This is a new poem, as in no one has really heard it. And I wrote it because I'm working on a series of poetry about who I am as a black man, as an openly gay black man who's also married. Y'all can clap, that's some good shit. I grew up in a really tough moment in DC's history where the crack epidemic was real. And so this is what it's about. Daddy loved the bottle more than he loved the mirror. He drank fire water until his voice boiled over and his tongue became bitter. And I look just like my daddy. And I'm scared as shit because I want a son who looks just like me too, a brilliant little black boy, desperate in an attempt to stitch together some inkwell for a father, some blueprint, a literal rites of passage, something to remedy the moment that disrupted his wonder if God was ever really more than just a Bible tale. A brilliant little black boy who knew how to hide in the color and the curiosity about the boys and his heartbeat, which had nothing to do with an absent father, which had nothing to do with the mother who questioned her capacity to teach manhood to a son who wrote his truths and his metaphors, who wrote them onto skeletons that he kept quiet inside of closets. But he doesn't perform in a cocoon anymore. Now his words have wings. And now he flies through the smoke and in the clouds and in his dreams, and it's okay to dream. It's okay to ask the universe about things stuck between your imagination and your fear, and the things that you pretend not to hear over the noise whispering in your ear, reminding you why it is that you are here and how it is that you are here. Can you hear the voice? Sounds like God in there. The voice sounding like your mother singing you lullabies while you kept her up at night, begging for information about the world that awaits you because your umbilical cord had a name, which meant some shit was about to change, and I needed to know if I could make it out there unattached from the moment that God meant something, because y'all, God meant something to a little black boy whose daddy thought that he could talk to God if he just got high enough. Talked to his dad if he couldn't get high enough. But Pops couldn't stay afloat on Jack Coke and a crooked smile. He found his false repentance in the clouds, and I look just like my daddy. And I'm scared as shit because I want a son who looks just like me too. A brilliant little black boy who also wants to get high like his father.
Press forward, I know what I'm gonna be. Greatness in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Blessings in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Faith inside my eyes, I see what they don't see. Press. Little black boy, yeah, I'm from the hood. And where I'm from, they always say that we up to no good. Just because I'm black, everything I do is misunderstood. Little engine that could, if I could lift the hood and fix shit, people. Wanna be rich, people. It's game time. I ain't finna sit on this bench, people. It's 4th and goal, and we only need like an inch, people. But defense is Willie Lynch, and they pinching people. Grandma used to say, just work and get your pension, people. But I saw Grandma fall. She got tired, then retired without enough to stay retired at all. Ironically, her slavery still inspired us all just to be something different. We had to change up. Pit bulls, not sheep, they couldn't tame us or chain us to that big tree in the backyard that was tore up. And even when they did, we broke loose, chased tour bus. Officially had a combination, 4 of us. I spoke the truth, not the words, Smith than Maury was. DJ made the beats and Coda told the jokes. Orangutan Production Studios, what gave us hope. No one believed in us. I know it now because no one ever spoke a seed in us. They gave us doubts. Late nights in the studios, I had to get this out. Mama didn't understand, so she chose to kick me out. But press forward, I know what I'm gonna be. Greatness in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Faith inside my eyes, I see what they don't see. Blessings in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Press. Little black boy, now a grown man. And when you grown, no one's helping you or lending hands. Just make a plan to be a man on your own. A lion trapped in a jungle, not afraid to make that home. And keep an eye out for hyenas on your path. You know, the ones who don't support you, they just eat off you and laugh, right? Ironically, this is all a part of your math, a universal teaching to help you master your craft. My universal teachings just help me master my wrath. I bottle it up, put it in his pen and his pad. Scientific methods discovered inside my lab. Me using rhyme and reason to pledge allegiance to black facts. It was true, I had to make a move. My homie stayed at home, I had no home to go back to. It was college or jail, factory or the sale. I hated bars, but use it to rap these stories I tell. Press, but I ain't hold up and I ain't slow up, nah. Gut check from the world, but I ain't fold up, nah. Bee sting from my baby mother, I did it swole up. My daddy told me lead the world, and I'ma do it, sure enough. I'ma get everything I seen. Young men have visions, old men have dreams. Young men walk tall, but wise men build teams. Broke men see drought, rich men build streams. Press forward, I know what I'm gonna be. Greatness in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Blessings in my eyes, I see what they don't see. Faith inside my eyes, I see what they don't see.
This one for my people who don't feel like thinking. Tell it to gravity when you don't feel like sinking. Take me to a place where the state is mind, population is one, capital city is genius. And the Lord is my seamstress, feeling thankful I take a knee like right with a jeans rip. Mr. No Profit, come see me when you need sense. Full circle, break down the box, I'm building a league then. Spit this for my people who don't feel like thinking. Tell it to gravity when you don't feel like sinking. Take me to a place where the state is mind, population is one, capital city is genius. And the Lord is my seamstress, feeling thankful I take a knee like right with a jeans rip. Mr. No Profit, come see me when you need sense. Full circle, break down the box, I'm building a league then. I figure the cost of living is paying attention and taking into account how many times you survive. I said the cost of living is paying attention and taking into account how many times you survive, because the world that managed to link your sin to your currency. Defeat by the ruler, no sense at all, it don't measure up. Keep warning my youth about this music, because currently their favorite local rapper boasts about raising the murder rate. Deposit death in your savings when life hang in the balance. With divine patience I wait, whichever way on my scale is lopsided, my spiritual imbalance is outweighing the violence of flesh, peace minus the stress. I pray for God's intellect while they prey on my ignorance. Love of the lens of my mind's frame when I picture it. I mean, it seems like I've been having random conversations with believers from day to day, like it's no better feeling than knowing you are where you meant to be. No return addresses on these blessings God done sent to me. Thoughts lost in verse 2 of Colossians chapter 3. Enemy charging after me, I'm standing solid. Psalms 125 mixed with Proverbs 3:6. I acknowledge that word living inside of me, no rent. Not the fee, never profit, connect with the prophet inside of me. Jesus my plug, connect with the socket of G-O-D. It's an extension cord, no need to have tension stored. Don't be cutting out and collage in temptation when your vision bored. Don't be swapping the spirit for flesh desires and fresh attires and tires and posts that expire and leave you inspired to get high, because then the world that managed to link your sin to your currency. The cost of living is paying attention and taking into account how many times you survive. I say the cost of living is paying attention and taking into account how many times you survive. Thank y'all.